way to use knowledge. And the kinds of ways to use knowledge are going to be ways which respect the kind of knowledge that community groups who are trying to make a better life in their own locations, and academics who are concerned that their knowledge will have an impact on society.
Some of the networking events that were held for the project were very interesting in that there was obviously a lot of people who had never even thought that they would ever sort of enter the portals of a university, who were being brought into it from the sort of contacts that were being made.
New partnerships were established within this local area, and it was a new way of working and new way of establishing knowledge transfer.
Once again, the Eco-Ernie Dream Team are back at work for another year. Here we see them preparing little sacks of joy ready for the student changeover period. These bags are then delivered by hand to students and local residents in the Polygon area in Southampton. Each package contains recycling bags and informative leaflets about the scheme. They are then delivered by a hardy team of Solent University staff, students, council employees, volunteers from the local church and members of the local community.
Our students actually are a major part of the communities they're in, and they can both bring joy to their communities and something that's not so joyful. And establishing good relations, I think, is absolutely critical, and initiatives like Eco-Ernie, which actually directly address one of the main complaints that the neighbours had, which was about rubbish, and actually get rid of it all and recycle it, does wonders for neighbourhood relations and the willingness of the community to have students amongst them.
And Ernie's off, speeding to the rescue of those little sacks of joy.
We've just seen it driving down our street, just picking up random bags that are around. And I think it's a good idea, really, just to get the student junk off the streets.
Working together and it actually being a partnership means that everybody's bought into the project and everybody wants to make sure that it works, and it not only has delivered on what we wanted it to, so it's cleaned up the local area and provided money to charity, but the outcome that no one realised was genuinely the really good publicity and the benefit and the perception that's maybe been changed in some people's minds.
From a practitioner's point of view, it's just like entering any other kind of relationship within business, that you actually need to kind of reinforce those relationships and you need to give something back. So I think from a university's perspective, I think they need to see the community as having a lot more knowledge, you know, a lot more skills and understanding than currently may be given credit for, and I think vice versa. The university, you know, may be seen by the community as more of an open environment where academics and other students are very much interested in the community and want to partake in that knowledge transfer.